What's up, YouTube? It's Original Sin 2014, and I'm just about to do my top 10 WWE DVDs must-haves. This is for my boy Dynamite Dragon. We'll go ahead and start out with this one right here. This is WrestleMania 20. This is the 3-disc edition. What needs to be said, the main event, the triple threat main event, Triple H, Shawn Michaels and Chris Benoit when he wins the World Heavyweight Championship. Victoria Molly Holly when she got her head shaved. That's just a must-have. That's the 20th anniversary of WrestleMania. Then we go on to this one right here, which is the rise and fall of ECW. Talks about the company, their beginnings, their success, and the eventual downfall of the company in 2001. Definitely a must-have. We go on to this right here. This is Starrcade, the Essential Collection. Now, for me, this was a must-have because I was a big WCW fan, and talks about the history of Starrcade, and a lot of the matches, a lot of the really good matches, which is like let's see here, the I Quit steel cage match between Magnum TA and Tully Blanchard. That was insane for the time. Then it talks about the history of Starrcade. Then it goes on to when WCW took it over, and and the legacy of Starrcade. Definitely must have. This one, these two right here. Any WWF DVD is good, but get this one as well. This is probably the best one out of all. This is King of the Ring 2001. Everyone always talks about it, and this is the best street fight ever between Shane McMahon and Kurt Angle. I thought that was one of the biggest matches of the year. Then this also has the triple threat WWF Championship match between Stone Cold Steve Austin, Chris Jericho, and Chris Benoit. And oddly enough, Chris Benoit seriously got hurt in this event, but definitely a must-have. This one here, this is just a given one. Do you need to say more? This is WrestleMania 17. The WWF Championship match between The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. The TLC match, Dudley Boyz, Edge and Christian, and the Hardy Boys. The street fight between Shane McMahon and Mr. McMahon. This happened just before the sale of WCW. The extras on it are awesome too. This is a 2-disc set right here. Another one is, this is a Bret the Hitman Hart, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Todd chronicles his entire career. This is his first production of being with WWE since what happened in Montreal back in 1997. I definitely picked this up. Talks about his greatest matches on here. And this one right here, I think this is a must-have. This is the Hell in the Cell 3-disc set. This has every Hell in the Cell match WWE has done today. The only one that isn't on this is the SummerSlam match between Edge and The Undertaker, which this came out just before SummerSlam, so I definitely pick this up. Has every Hell in the Cell match. Goes the first one, Bad Blood, and then King of the Ring, then one that hadn't been seen a long time was the Armageddon one in 2000, the 6-man Hell in the Cell. Then it goes to they'll do the Hell in the Cell match from Judgment Day 02, No Mercy, and so forth and so on. I definitely picked this up. This one right here, this is a Edge Decade of Decadence. I love this DVD, but then I was always a big Edge fan. This is a 3-disc set talking about Edge's entire career. His first championship win, when he first won the Intercontinental Championship in Toronto from Jeff Jarrett, then losing it back at Fully Loaded. His first WWE Championship, his first World Heavyweight Championship. And it also includes commentary from him himself. Definitely a pickup. This one right here, they have the Raw 10-year anniversary and 15-year anniversary. This is the Best of Raw Volume 1 and 2. This is the WWF version. This talks about the history of Raw from 97 until I think towards the end of 99, when it goes into Armageddon of that year, so forth and so on. Finally, and this one right here, you're a major collector if you can get a hold of this one. This is WWE Judgment Day 2002. This is the first WWE pay-per-view under that name, even though the promotional posters for this DVD, I'll refer to it as WWF, and if you want on the pay-per-view, it still references WWF. The undisputed title match between Hollywood Hulk Hogan and The Undertaker, the Hell in the Cell match between Chris Jericho and Triple H, Kurt Angle and Edge, and a hair versus hair, which that was really funny watching Kurt Angle get his head shaved. Then it goes to the handicap match, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Big Show, and Ric Flair, which is actually his last match until 2003. Then it goes into the Intercontinental Championship match, Eddie Guerrero and Rob Van Dam. The Women's Championship, Trish Stratus against Stacy Keibler. Then they have a handicap matches, the Hardy Boys versus Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. But if you can get a hold of this one, this is a major must-have if you can get a hold of this one at a decent price. That was my top 10 must-have WWE DVDs. And give a special shout out to Wrestling Handyman and Dynamite Dragon and Mr. Wrestling DVDs from Boys in Prophecy. Thank you very much. Once again, thank you to all my subscribers. I appreciate you guys very much. And I'm Original Sin 2014, and I'm out.